All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. My name is Kyle. I make reactions to movies and TV shows. Adanta. Today we have another episode of Eureka, Season 2, Episode 3. Last episode we had a whole bunch of stuff to do with Fargo. Fargo is very funny. He's just adorable. I love him. He's like a little puppy that just constantly keeps getting into trouble, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Allison she's been in a tough spot. You know, she's having to make some big decisions. She's now, the director of Global Dynamics, so I'm curious as to how that's going to continue to change her. And Stark seems to be kind of relaxing and enjoying his newfound freedom away from, being the boss. So we'll see where that goes. Henry was in the shadows last episode. I mean, he was there, but he wasn't there, but he was there. So I don't know if he's still going down that naughty path that he's on. But without further ado, like if you like, comment down below if you'd like to, and the full version, unedited, completely, is in the description. Otherwise, let's get to our Eureka moment. Ba-ba.
This Saturday night, you, me, ribs, root beer, and ESPN Classic.
Actually, I was thinking more like Red Bull and pizza at Pilar's house.
What is this lighting? Why is it so soft?
I'm turning 16, not 60.
Which still qualifies you as a minor. Wearing that doesn't qualify as a shirt, so.
Today's forecast calls for heat, frost, rain, hail, gale force winds, and severe lightning.
Wow.
I want to do something normal, like a party with my friends.
She doesn't want to hang out with her dad. We were all teenagers at one point. Ooh, high school got an upgrade.
Bye. Sure.
Oh, Pilar, just so you know, Zoe already has plans for her birthday.
Surprise party?
Remember this when you're getting arrested on Dateline.
No, we're planning the surprise party.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Kevin, what is,
I'm not the only one noticing this, right? Like, something is different. It's almost like the way it's shot it's a dream. I don't know, it has a different feel to it than the past 3 episodes have. But I know that, I think it is very clear that they've gotten a budget boost of some kind, so that might just be what I'm noticing. Better camera, I don't know.
Zoe's surprise party?
Oh, me? I thought you were in a young brunette.
No, I'm into old. Look, well, we got a DJ, and you really haven't lived until you've seen me dance to Hips Don't Lie. You want to get a cup of coffee?
I have a meeting.
Oh.
But, you can ask me again.
Morning!
Oh, what's gonna happen?
6 months since you said we would discuss my promotion in 6 months.
There's no official position between yours and mine.
I'll take yours.
Nah, today, you're not gonna bother me. Today is a great day. Because everything's going so well for me, and because I'm such an amazing guy, I will make the call.
Can there be 2 sheriffs in one town? Can you both be sheriff?
Oh, maybe it's a sign. I think the gods are angry with you.
Jack?
Oh. Is this his wife? Ex-wife?
Well, that's a nice way to welcome your ex-wife.
Oh, well, this can go nowhere good. No, this nowhere good. Oh, fudge.
You could have given me a heads up.
It's her 16th birthday. You could have given me an invitation.
I was wondering when she would show up.
Deputy. Until your husband chooses to promote me.
Ex.
You look good, Jack.
Does she know you're coming?
You look good too, Abby.
Come on.
Yeah, well, look, Jack, we had an agreement, and it's been a year.
I just assumed we'd talk about it.
Uh-oh, she want custody? How does Zoe feel about her?
Rub it in. There's been an accident at the spa.
Abby and I are gonna go for coffee.
How did she get into Eureka? In the first episode, didn't you have to go through like a holographic bridge to get here?
Hey, guys.
Or am I being really dumb? Whatever happened to that?
Why is it only raining over there?
Pacific Northwest. Zoe loves it here. mean, she couldn't be happier. She's really thriving. I think it's the best thing we could have done for her. Don't do that.
What?
The shrink thing you do, where you make, you sound like you're the better parent.
Oh,
And
God.
remind me again why I used to think it was fun to fight with you.
We'd have the party and we'd still have a couple of days before Zoe and
My special double yolk quail egg omelet with...
Abby, let's talk.
Look at those two. Wow.
No.
Meeting, huh?
Brunettes, huh?
I was just telling Jack what a striking couple you are.
Stop it.
And you are.
Oh, Jack's evil ex-wife, Dr.
I don't like
Abby
her.
Carter.
Oh.
I don't like her.
He is very clever.
We're setting her up at Beverly's.
Oh, Jack and I won a Macarena contest in Cabo once. Remember that, Jack?
I can't wait for the party.
Stark.
I think you've put the past behind you, but these things take time. That's why it's important to find constructive ways to work through the pain.
And does everybody at GD fall under this level of scrutiny?
Of course.
Were you seeing Kim?
On and off.
So you never visited her lab?
Oh, he saw the tape. He saw the tape of her. I forgot about that. Oh, Henry, you're sneaky. I like it.
Go ahead, we're done. Same time tomorrow?
Absolutely.
It's crazy. I come to turn on the nuclear bubbles, and look what I see.
What is
My
it?
first big case.
Abby, we should talk.
God, Jack.
Oh, I never thought it was settled. I assumed that we were going to talk about it again. We're probably the greatest year of my life.
And when were you planning on sharing this with me?
This is a difficult concept, isn't it? Because, like, I don't like her. Like, I think you're getting the hint. I don't really like this Abby person. Ex-wife, woman. I don't like her. But she does have a right to spend time and be with her daughter. I don't know. I mean, just because I don't like her, because obviously I don't want her. I don't like the way she's treating Jack, for one thing, Carter. And also I don't want her getting in between Carter and Allison. You know, from Zoe's perspective, she's been doing, like, massively well since the introduction in the first season. You know, like, she was shoplifting and apparently stealing people's identities and, you know, hiking across the country and stuff like that. So clearly the divorce was taking a toll. Maybe his ex-wife will see, you know, that she's been doing really good since she got to Eureka, and it's not a good time to rip her out of that. Because, like, isn't part of being a parent realizing when you have to put your children ahead of you? You know, does she have a right to want to spend time with her daughter? Yes. But should she also be concerned with the well-being of her daughter over her own wants? 100% yes. So, but still, it's an interesting dilemma.
I didn't plan on you just showing up.
God, Jack, you know, you've had a year. I mean, this is just like you. This is snowing.
She is gonna see something that she shouldn't see. Get her out of here.
Yeah, Joe, it's not a good time right now. It's, snowing. Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can get Abby settled. Thanks.
Abby is not settling this time, Jack.
I've got sciatica, and no one's ever told me about this place.
It's on GD property, Critter.
Least Dom is still giving shiatsu.
You have shiatsu? Is that embroidered?
Membership has its privileges.
Oh, Fargo. Fargo, 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 Fargo.
Brainiacs use a nuclear reactor to heat their whirlpools.
Not the reactor, just the byproduct from the core cooling system.
This is a byproduct of a cooling system?
Flash freezing? Not likely.
Which piece do we start with?
Keep him cold, though, because if he starts melting, that's not going to be great.
You know, temperatures would have had to have dropped to minus 460 degrees Fahrenheit, like that.
I mean, everything's under control, and then somebody throws a wrench in something that's working perfectly fine, then your life is shattered, and she's blaming you.
Are we still talking about the reactor?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you know you guys are touching
about,
people, right?
Thumb.
Gloves.
You sure that's a thumb? Baxter, Neil, GD employee number 185627.
I don't know, Carter. Why don't you look into it unless you're too busy with personal matters?
Whoa.
I just want to get this figured out as quickly as possible.
Oh my God, you're jealous.
Oh, please.
Come on, you have nothing to worry about.
I'm not worried.
These awkward moments are the only social life I've left.
God.
Baxter was conducting a real-time field study on the mating habits of a tribe in Tanzania.
Exactly. How much time have you spent down here, Fargo?
Too much.
Better than The Bachelor.
Was he working with anyone else?
I wouldn't call it working. Gave new meaning to the term wild monkey.
Please stop.
Oh my God, stop it. Ooh. Henry. Don't, no. You should not open something like this. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, okay, well at least she didn't get hacked. Oh my God.
He was a Casanova of Section 3. I've questioned 6 women who thought he was God's gift to their gender.
What did Allison say?
She doesn't think it was the reactor.
Yeah, she's right.
And we'll have Joe retracing his last day.
It's gonna take me a little time to get you an accurate time of death. You know, if we were that smart about women.
What's the one next to Mercury?
Gold. Every girl's favorite element. Zoe.
That's my mom. You didn't tell me. I hate surprises.
You're just like your dad.
Hey, sweetie. I thought I'd swing by and pick you up. Ah, no, it's terrific. I mean, surprise. Just,
Oh, okay. Turn on the sirens. Probably should have turned those off before you actually got that close.
What are you doing? I asked you to wait. Has she spoken to you?
What?
You told her.
No,
This
Jack,
is
I
so
didn't.
like you.
What are you talking about? Can somebody just treat me like a person and tell me what's going on?
Your mom and I had an agreement when you came to live here.
I hear cars coming.
But there was a time limit.
There was a year, and then you were supposed to come back to LA with me, and you were supposed to tell
Don't blame this on me.
What is happening?
Get inside. You got a nuclear bunker, so...
That would be a severe dust storm precipitated by unstable pressure systems.
Abby. House, Abby.
This is that, Abby?
Your house talks to you?
Yeah,
Oh, so now you're the expert.
yeah, I am. She's a different kid, and I'm a different parent than I was a year ago. From the weather guy?
Mr. Pullman prefers meteorologist. He's a little sensitive about it.
No, I can't go into it.
Sure. Go to work. Favorite hiding place?
You're much shorter than I pictured, Abby.
I'm hoping you can tell me what the hell's going on with the weather.
Yeah, no problem. It's the most sophisticated meteorological predictor in the industrialized world.
Continue.
The pressure drop began here, and by the time it hit the hot springs, insta-freeze.
I have my suspicions about the weather guy. He's convenient. I don't like convenient.
Actually, I didn't call you here for me. It's Henry. I need him cleared to work at GD.
I think maybe in another few weeks.
I'm afraid I can't wait that long.
I'm afraid in good conscience I can't sign off on this.
All right, then I'll do it myself.
Fargo.
Making a run for it, huh? Yeah, whatever happened to the thing they put in Stark? Where'd that go?
I know. I'm coming in for a debriefing. We need to strategize.
It's gone, Jack. She ran away.
What?
It's just like before. She left the house by herself.
She does that all the time. She wouldn't run away, not like that, not anymore.
Oh, so I'm the only parent that she runs away from. Is that what you're saying? You haven't changed, Jack. You've always put your work before us. That's why she started running away to begin with.
Look, I have to work, so if you want to talk, you have to come with me. See?
She's still not answering.
It's because she's still pissed.
Whose fault is that?
I think it's both your faults.
Hey, sweetie, thanks for calling. We really... Yeah, you're right. I was wrong. Just... She's spending the night at a friend of hers, Pilar's. Nice girl. Actually, good influence. I think you'd like her.
Oh my God, is she actually gonna get struck by lightning?
So you were the last person to see Neil Baxter alive last night?
I love my husband. He's a brilliant man.
Okay, so you two were together last night.
Mrs. Whittakus, I'm gonna have to ask your husband some questions.
Yeah, you're about to get caught, girl. Like...
A typhoon.
Oh, well, would you look here? If this wouldn't explain a few things. So he lets one of these things loose in order to kill the other dude that's sleeping with his wife.
It's been such a hard year, Jack, you know, all by myself. And I've been thinking about so many things, you know, like how we got to this place after 15 years. I missed you too.
No.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just... Crazy weather machine to you?
Oh, like I would know?
Good point. Lupo. Hey, Joe, it's me. I'm out at Whittakis' cabin. I think I found something.
Yeah, I've been trying to get home.
It's gonna be a bumpy night.
All right, well, I'll keep him there. I'm on my way over. Look, Abby.
I know.
Can we talk about it another time? I think I've seen enough. I don't understand.
Please, you're making a mistake. He can't leave the house. He couldn't have killed anyone.
Was it her?
He's practically blind. We have special lights, filters on all the windows.
Why would I want to kill the man who finally brought happiness to my wife?
Oh, it's that kind of situation.
You knew about the affair?
Well, my eyes may not work very well, but doesn't mean I'm totally blind.
Array thing we found at the cabin. Could that have caused the frost?
I decided to stop the project because it was too dangerous and I didn't want it to harm anyone else.
What, the 11 o'clock news with Pete, what's his name?
The weatherman.
Meteorologist.
Peter's always been very touchy. He was part of the dish installation team.
I told you, I was right first. I shouldn't have kept making more predictions. I was right at first. It's always the suspicious ones.
Category 4 ice storm, which will reach full strength in the next few hours.
It's amazing how accurately you've predicted each hit.
My accumulator technology is very precise.
Well, maybe it could have been prevented if somebody hadn't turned on the weather dish.
I like that
Are
term.
you referring to Dr. Whittakis' climate dish array? I warned him that it was reckless to continue his research. Honestly, that thing should be destroyed.
That'd be a relief to you, huh?
Give it up, dude.
You started the storm so you could be a hero and Whittakis' research could be shut down once and for all. Now, why don't you save us the trouble of matching our prints to your shoes and help us stop this thing?
I never meant to hurt anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a killer, Sheriff. I'm so tired of no one taking me seriously as a scientist.
That's why they call it negligent homicide, dude.
Make that 1 hour.
It is an incredibly dangerous confluence of meteorological events.
This is tomorrow.
Is that a hurricane?
Well, warm tropical currents could counteract an event like this.
Look, all we need is warm water, right? If your dish thingy could freeze the hot springs, could it heat a lake?
So, you crank up the juice at GD, and we build some steam.
Inside the main control panel of the dish array is an override switch.
Found the override! Where do I aim it?
You need to dial it 60 degrees to the north.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of wind.
Almost there. Ready? How hard is it to push a button?
You want to do it!
What do they have in front of him? Town saved.
Okay, you did it. Carter, are you okay?
Say something.
I want to race.
As soon as Joe gets her promotion.
Well, who would you choose? I mean, if you had to. Your mom or your dad? Right now, I'm just so mad at my dad for lying to me.
Why would you want to leave this place?
Any job offers?
Yeah, a few.
No, you stay here.
Give me 1 second.
What about Beverly? Where'd Beverly go? I want to know what she's up to.
Oh, thanks. It means a lot to me.
Me too.
Mr. and Mrs. Macarena?
Oh, I really hate him.
So what do we do now?
You don't kiss. You don't do that. No.
You'll know where to find us.
You cannot take Zoe away from here. I've come to like her. Oh god, is Abby gonna move here and they're gonna start a relationship again? No. And that was my reaction to Eureka Season 2, Episode 3. Lot to say about this episode. So, the first thing, I want to get it out of the way. Like I said during the episode itself, I don't know if they have a new director, or they just got a new set, or it's just a bunch of money, or what. But this episode was filmed differently than the past episodes. Much more, like, just, there were much more close-ups, much more soft lighting, different color usages. Even the characters were kind of different in how they looked. Like the clothes they were wearing. Allison kind of had like a different style hair. Of course, that could all just be because of like the framing of the camera. It was very strange. I will say that there was a hint of misogyny running through this episode. Like, I could kind of... It wasn't much. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like, oh my god, it was a horrible episode. But there was definitely a streak of it. Like, you know, this whole, like, men versus women kind of thing that was going on. So that was different. But yeah, the core of the episode, though, I think was Abby and Carter and Zoe and maybe Allison a little bit mixed in there too. The weather thing was kind of like off to the side. It was, you know, in the background to push the events of those three characters forward. Like I said, I think that they're in a really hard dilemma. You have two parents. They live in different different places. You know, either Zoe does go back and forth or one of them has to say ta-ta. And I'm kind of hoping that Zoe stays in Eureka just because, like I said, she clearly had a lot of behavioral issues at the beginning of the show, and she's grown into a very mature character. So I think it would be a mistake for her to suddenly be uprooted and move somewhere else. Just because of like all the stress and shit that would bring on. I don't know. I don't know if Abby can move to Eureka or not. Is that like allowed for her to just move there? I don't think... I'm still unsure as to how she got into the town because I haven't thought about it until now. Because we really haven't had a whole lot of like outsiders come in. But in episode 1 of the show, they kind of made it sound like the town was just not something that you could stumble on. So, or maybe it's just global dynamics that you can't stumble onto, and it's not the town. I'd have to go back and look at episode 1 to be sure. But I'm pretty sure it was the town itself that you couldn't actually stumble onto, because you had to go across a rickety bridge through a hologram shield thingy. But I don't like Abby. I just don't like her. And that's because she's upsetting my very carefully crafted headcanon of what is happening in this show, and it's just, I want her to go away. I was really kind of hoping that the show would just somehow go the entire length without ever actually introducing her, but I guess it's not. It'll be interesting to see if Zoe does leave the show for a certain amount of time. But anyways, as always, if you like, go ahead and give it a like. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about all the family dynamics going on in this episode. And full version in the description where you can see all of my reaction to it. Because it was a lot. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.